Now we have Barbara Branca. Barbara has performed with us. This is her third appearance. She comes from Youre, all the way out in the East Island. So she doesn't often come into the city. I heard her at the Cornucopia in Amityville, and I heard her at the barn. So I'm very grateful that she's joining us tonight. Let's hear a warm welcome for Barbara Branca. Perform at the piano.
I hope so. So I'm going to have to experiment a little bit with how the sound is, and you'll have to pardon some of my, oh, that's great, okay. I want to thank you all for coming. I have wonderful family here, friends that came from Long Island, and these fabulous poets. And Diane and her violin and Bernard, who will follow. And on a more somber note, oh, I want to thank Robin, too, who's upstairs, probably. I want to mention two poets who have left us suddenly in the past few months. Barbara Hoffman and Frank DeSimone, so I honor them. Yeah, they both passed, so I'll have a little something more about them. So in the time that I have here, I'm not going to directly talk about 45, although I'm going to mention his father in a mocking way. I could have chosen about 45 million different topics, but I'll stay with just a couple. So I'm going to start with kind of a 60s thing, because I'm going to start off like folksy and hope I'll get like a little more like vulnerable and, I don't know, poignant. This land is your land. I hope you, I'm going to do the hidden verse also, so that will be something. This land is your land. This land is my land. From California to the New York Island, from the Redwood Forest to the Gulf Stream waters. This land was made for you and me. The hidden verse. Was a big high wall there that tried to stop me. The sign was painted, said private property, but on the backside it didn't say nothing. This land was made for you and me. This land is your land. This land is my land. From California to the New York Island, from the Redwood Forest to the Gulf Stream waters. This land was made for you and me. Here's a tale of two boys. One is my dad. Two boys were born in the Bronx. It was the early 1900s. Both born to immigrant parents, and they were all builders. Fred's first job was to help carry the lumber to construction sites. He was known as a horse's helper. Joe's first job was to help build monuments to war vets, and he was known as the water boy. Joe's family built the bathhouse at the park named for Jacob Riis that helped thousands of poor immigrants go to the beach. Fred's family built a large apartment house that people were supposed to afford, but Beach Haven, near Coney Island, overcharged. Didn't let people in based on the color of their skin. Along comes Woody Guthrie in 1950. He signed a lease in Beach Haven, and soon he had this to say: I suppose old man Trump knows just how much racial hate he has stirred up in the blood pot of human hearts when he drawed that color line here at his 1800 family project. And even sang, Beach Haven I just can't pay the rent. My money's down the drain and my soul is badly bent. Beach Haven looks like heaven, where no black ones come to roam. No, no, old man Trump, Beach Haven ain't my home. Beach Haven may look like heaven, but about the time we were all thinking about the first Earth Day, old man Fred Trump was at it again. He had Coney Island of the mind, but not the Ferlinghetti kind. This time he was filling in Coney Island Creek, and he got caught. Filling in creeks, denying change that defy logic. You can't create a beach haven out of hate. Fast forward 400 years of marsh lost, landfills, fragile barrier islands. Utopia Parkway is dystopian. I have a recurring dream. I have a recurring dream that my island was split in two by a rogue wave. But maybe it was just by a rogue. Maybe I'm a latter-day Cassandra. But when it comes to weather, I'd rather not have alt facts. Because when that hurricane warning sound, what are you gonna do? What you gonna do when the warning comes? Are you gonna go? Do you have a plan? Who you gonna listen to? What you gonna do when the warming comes? Where you gonna go? What you gonna take? Who you gonna leave behind? Prepare to stay safely. Leave if you have to. Live in a flood zone, do you know? A safe route from home. If storm surges extreme, do you know what that means? Will someone you love be swept away? What you gonna do when the warning comes? Are you gonna go? Do you have a plan? Who you gonna listen to? What you gonna do when the morning comes? Take a look around, hope that you have found everyone is safe and sound. Safe and sound. Nothing about us without us. Ask yourself, what you gonna do? What you gonna do? What you gonna do? What you gonna do? It's up to you. So maybe someone you love might be swept away by a hurricane or a border guard. Refugee in the Grand Hotel, which is Soho from here. Sitting at the Grand Bar at the Grand Hotel, champagne flute, order of divers scallops, quinoa with foraged mushroom. There are elegant mirrors. A ginger nurses his Kettle One martini, a lovely coquette pirouettes on turquoise suede heels, a server in designer backless black, a satin sash, strategic, above her derriere. Fading smiles turn to the elegant mirror. That night in the Grand Hotel, I dreamed a refugee, a rainbow of humanity running shoeless, a loudspeaker of tower babbling, middens of ancient valises, images reflected in infant tears. But I had a dreamer's wings, catapulting over din and stench, razor wire fence to freedom's road. only to find shards of broken promises. I startle awake in the Grand Hotel, the elegant mirror cracked. Another short one. This was published in the 25th anniversary edition of the Long Island Quarterly. Weekender. That's what it said on the box. Essential oils, aromatic, teasing feather brush lay flightless in a Victorian secret treasure chest amid brown balsam needles. 30 winters of prickly weekends laying end to end. How long did that moldy box languish at the very bottom of my cerebral closet after our flesh no longer burned and we were blind to what we had become? Okay, so much for Eros. Ethos and pathos may be longer lasting. So this is dedicated to our stilled voices of Barbara Hoffman and Frank DeSimone. Yes, the crocuses are up. I heard chickadees today. Chickadee-dee-dee. We had a sisterhood of Barbara poets. Small in number, but solid, strong, wise. Barbara wrote of love, relationships, those that happened, those that missed the mark, but always fearless with passion. Frankie, I never told you I loved you. You led us into your Vietnam horror, wore your pain like a Purple Heart. Your love of country lost in the endless red tape of the VA that left you vulnerable. And nobody has found a rhyme to ancient Agent Orange. My funny Valentine, sweet comic Valentine, you make me smile with my heart. Your looks are laughable, unphotographable, yet you're my favorite work of art. Is your figure less than Greek? Is your mouth a little weak when you open it to speak? Are you smart? Don't change a hair for me, not if you care for me. Stay, little Valentine, stay. Each day is Valentine. Each day is Valentine. Each day is Valentine Day. Please, my friends.